There are moments in history when a nation does not shout its strength, it whispers it, and the world trembles. This is the story of such a moment. The story of a man who carried fire in his vision and silence in his strategy. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. India, a nation rising but constantly watched. High above the earth, American satellites scanned every inch of Indian soil. Every movement tracked. Every preparation monitored. Because they knew India was preparing for something big. In fact, very, very big. A nuclear test. But here was the challenge. If the satellites detected even a hint, the mission would have to be stopped. Pressure would come, sanctions would follow, and a dream would collapse. India had to succeed at any cost, but without being seen. Enter Abdul Kalam, not just a scientist, but a visionary strategist. He knew this was not just science. This was a game of intelligence, patience, and deception. In the burning deserts of Rajasthan, Pokhran test range, a mission began. But not in the way the world expected. No loud movements, no obvious activity. Instead, scientists were dressed like army personnel. Movements were carried out only at night. Equipment was transported in secrecy, hidden under camouflage. Even footprints in the sand were carefully erased, because above them, eyes in the sky was watching. Kalam and his team studied the satellite patterns. They knew exactly when the satellites would pass. And when the sky was blind, India moved. Day after day, night after night, silently, carefully, brilliantly. And then came the moment. May 11, 1998. The desert stood still. The air held its breath. A command was given, and in a fraction of a second, the earth shook. Fire rose from beneath the sand. India had done it. Pokhran 2 nuclear tests. The world was shocked. How did this happen? How did we miss it? The satellites saw nothing. The intelligence failed. Because they were looking for noise, but India moved in silence. And the heart of it was a man who believed. Dreams are not what you see in sleep. Dreams are those that do not let you sleep. Dear friends, there are a lot of lessons one can learn from this story. The first lesson you can learn is that silence can be your greatest strength. Not every plan needs an announcement. Sometimes, the quieter you work, the louder your success speaks. The second lesson one can learn is strategy beats strength. It was not the power that won this mission. It was intelligence, planning, and precision. The third most powerful lesson one can learn from this story is great leaders think ahead. Kalam didn't just act. He anticipated the enemy's moves before they happened. The fourth lesson one must learn from the story is teamwork creates miracles. This was not just one man's victory. It was a team moving like one mind, one heartbeat. Fifth lesson is discipline is the backbone of success. Every small detail mattered. Timing, movement, even footprints. Success is never accidental. The sixth lesson one can learn from the story is believe in your mission, even when the odds are against you. The entire world was watching, waiting for India to fail. But belief overpowered fear. And the seventh, very important lesson one can learn is true leadership is calm under pressure. No panic, no noise, only clarity and confidence. That is leadership. So remember, you don't need to show your power to the world. Build it in silence and execute it with precision. And one day, your success will speak so loudly that the world will have no choice but to listen.